Well, there's people coming in, so I might as well get going, I think. I might as well get going. How is everyone? Welcome to this Monday morning, week 10 of the year. How are your sales? Mine are poo. And there we go. But yes, back in black, back on it. And I've got a few interesting bits and bobs. Some I might need to ask people's advice on. As you may have told by the thumbnail. But say a few hello first. It's Pete's Retros in the house. How you doing, Pete? Leanne, good to see you. Always good to see you. Lark Trading. Village Restoration has already done his 5. So he's got that in the bag. Anything else, just do another 5. Rich Hitch is in, calling me Sir Pete. Pure Retro, how you doing? 2 scones, cup of tea and a scone. You've just missed the mukbang, unfortunately. I had a peanut butter rice cake. I thought, shall I have it when I'm live on stream? Do my usual making noisy eating noises? I thought, no. Yeah, sales-wise. Well, I always expect now, obviously, this is different for different people, but for me, I always expect this time of year to be a bit poo compared to the heights of November, December into January. And normally it's for a couple of reasons, is that you're just waiting for the boot fair season to start. So you're waiting for that kind of really new injection of stock. And secondly, people are not spending maybe as much as they were on the run up to Christmas. So I always kind of expect it, but it has gone very down, and that a lot of that is time of year, but a lot of it is part on me as well, because when I was having my sort of 2 weeks of disaster and everything going wrong, listing went out the window, to be honest. Yeah, there you go. Hello, Peter Stride. How you doing? He's at work. We'll watch later. Simply not good enough to tell your boss you're watching something important. Hi, Elizabeth. How you doing? Is Night's Life in? Have I missed? Oh, there he is. I missed him. Hello, Richard. How you doing? Mike. I call him Mike. Yes, here we go. Here's James, JR Reselling. So I've got a question for everyone now. Aid just brought this to my attention. Ooh. You may have seen on the thumbnail that I've got this Catopoly, and I've also got this, the Scope and Goldbits. Now, I know it's not a good idea to put that on eBay, and I would never dream of risking my account being banned. Seems like you've only got to sneeze and your account gets banned these days. But can I put it on Facebook Marketplace? I was going to, but Aid's put a little seed of doubt in my head. So let me know what you think. Obviously, there are plenty of listings on there already, but there's plenty of listings on eBay as well. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Are there any dodgy board game experts out there? Let me know. Era Woody, how much do you turn over a month? I mean, how long's a piece of string? Anything from 2,000 to 6,000? Does that answer your question? And it's nearer to 2 at the moment. But as I always say, if you've watched any of my videos, it doesn't matter how much I turn over a month. I could turn over 20,000, and I could turn over 4,000, and I could make more on a 4. And normally, on the sort of things I buy, I'm a high profit margin. I could turn over 20,000 and lose 10,000. So it's not about the turnover. But saying that, I'm thinking about increasing my turnover. And when you think, oh well, my turnover's at, whatever it is, 40 grand, say, you kind of think, well, if I can get it to 50 grand annual, I'm probably going to be hard pushed to do it at a high profit rate. So, probably the higher you go, the less profit margin there is. But who knows? But good question, Era. But, it's not the be-all and end-all. Night's Life has Farmtopoly. Probably not as risque as Getopoly, I think. So we will see. Well, yeah, Pete's Retro. You can blank out swastikas. I know that. I had a video to do with that subject matter, and I blanked out the swastika, and eBay still pulled me up on it after I told it actually. But it was they said, "Oh, this is inflammatory material." So there we go. I think the world has gone mad. You should be able to list it everywhere. Well, there we go. Oh, thanks, Era. 2,000 a month. You're living off pennies. Well, that's eBay turnover. So you're asking questions where you don't know the full story. So Nick and Andrew turnover 7,000. Dear, oh dear. Some people. Well, I'll tell you what. I will probably make sure he doesn't come back. Crazy. But you need that on a Monday morning, don't you? Twat. Right. I don't often get abusive about people who watch, but some people. No, I don't need Penny's aid. Not true. Not true. I do need some money, especially with the disasters I've been having. But there we go. He didn't ask about my Amazon, did he? Or, what have we got? What else have we got? We've got a Bumbo. This is stuff that's been kicking around for ages. Everybody's blocked that idiot. Does he have a channel? Let's have a look. Probably doesn't have a channel, does he? I don't normally get idiots in here. I'm truly thankful for the quality of person who does watch the videos. I mean, I've had the odd one. Who would he now? I can't see him. He's one of these watchers. Watch, but don't stream. Deary me. But nice for a change to get an idiot. I quite like that. I remember saying, I'm only going to have made it on YouTube when I start getting like complete wallies in. And there we go. I've made it. Superb. But don't come back. Right. So I am going to, my plan was to start off with those Getopoly and Colditz and stick them on Facebook. He kicked off on Flipping Sloth. Oh, well, it'll be blocked then. Yeah, there was another one called, what was his name? It was it was something, I can't remember what it was, but it was something that sounded dodgy when you put the two words together. It sounded rather rude. And he was going off lately. And I blocked him. I had to go in and work out how to block people. Right. So, yeah, with all of the nightmares that have been going on eBay, people getting accounts banned, etc. I'm thinking, I should push Facebook. But then I kind of looked at this as a bit of a double-edged sword because I've been looking to source off Facebook, failing miserably. Not got anything, spending lots of time not getting anything on there. And I kind of think, well, resellers are worried about the risk of eBay getting an eBay ban, so they sell on Facebook. And obviously they sell at Facebook at higher prices than your people who are clearing out. And then the people who are clearing out see those items on Facebook and list them higher, thus making general prices on Facebook higher, and the sourcing opportunities on Facebook less. That's my kind of opinion. And I've spent the last few, sort of like 3 or 4 days. I've been constantly on Facebook Marketplace, and it's weird. I've got two Facebook accounts, and it's weird the suggestions that come up on the old one, which are mainly kind of gaming or audio visual or stuff like that, and a few other searches I've done, and then I created the new one, and the stuff that comes on is like loads of like, well, I'd say dodgy stuff, but I don't know whether it's just like because they know my age and the fact that I'm a bloke. Very weird, very weird. But there you go. And it's not done, before anyone says it's not done on search history, because there'd be absolutely no search history to do with any of that sort of stuff. I can guarantee it. Anyway, let's get this on Bumbo. I should sell that to Era Woody, shouldn't I? He sounds like a little bit of a baby. But let's get on Facebook Marketplace for a change. So can I even work out how to do this? Okay, well, I'm in the wrong account to start with. Got a little chat going on there on the Messenger. And oh no. Oh no, what's going on? I can't even remember how to get into the thing. Okay. Why isn't it let me get in? You know when you should set up these things before. Let me think about this now. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Perhaps I might just list some stuff on eBay. Might be easier. Right. That's not let me in. Blooming neck. Blooming neck. I've had a Wally and I've had, well, I'll tell you what, a few things going wrong this morning, but it's not as bad as boilers and cars breaking. Right. Okay, I'm in. So I used to try to sign onto this account using sort of Google or whatever, but then it seems to have just asked me to change my password, but I think that's only on the Facebook side. Pain. Okay. Right, am I missing anything on the chat? Huss Gary has resorted to promoted listings. Oh dear, I'd never do that. Well, I have done that in the past, but I kind of look on promoted listings as if you can't be asked to reprice your listing or relist your listing and give it that a new item bounce yourself, which if you have a lot of items, I could understand it. That's what you're paying eBay to do for you, give it that bounce. But yeah, there we go. Aid asking if the Colditz game's not allowed on eBay either. I don't know, but I just wouldn't risk it, to be honest. I'm really sort of paranoid at the moment. These games have been hanging around for 6 months, and post in your local selling group, tell them what you're looking for, and you'll pay good money. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I should do that. Facebook is for retail now, not buying. Yeah, it's definitely changed. But I never really sourced that much on there anyway. My sourcing was really all car boots, and it used to be charity shops, and then they went a bit down the pan. Kath always seems to miss Facebook Market. Yeah, bargains. Yeah, it's difficult, and a lot of time. There's so much competition in there. Nextdoor app. No, I haven't tried that. I'll have a look at that. You're not allowed to say cold. It's well, possibly. This is possible. Right. Well, let's see if I can list this thing on Marketplace. Like I say, I've never really used. I've got about 3 things listed on Marketplace. One's a couple of chairs that are ours. One's a big old toolbox, which I'm never going to post. And the other one, I've totally forgotten what it is. So what is the other one? The other one is my Harry Potter first edition books, which I put out to Terry Pratchett kind of fan group. You know, they're worth a lot. They're worth maybe $1,000 or $2. But because I was chatting to one of the kind of people in charge of the group, and they said, "Oh yeah, put it out to the collectors group. They'll have it definitely," and then put it out there, and no one had it. So there you go. Right, let's create a new listing then. I'm gonna list this bloody Colditz game. You know, I'm gonna list both of them actually. Thanks for your message, Aid. Yeah, you're quite right. He's a dickhead. Right. Okay. Good to get a dickhead though. I mean, everyone to some degree is a bit of a dickhead. Well, 99% of people. But there are some right old dickheads. Right, okay. Let's go for it. So I think this might become the norm for me, listing something on eBay and listing something on Facebook. Definitely need to look for alternatives. I was going to sort of talk about more I was actually going to do a bit of a special thumbnail and everything, but just the eBay nightmares that have been going on. Shocking, really. I mean, obviously, Nick and Andrea, and that's everyone's idea of a nightmare. That is, you wake up one morning and it's like your account has been suspended or banned, and especially when you're just trying to, do a little business, and you're not trying to rip everyone off. You're trying to get things cheap and, sell them at a reasonable profit for yourself, but a good bargain, And it's just shocking, really. It is shocking when there are real, scammers out there. And as Nick did a video last night. I've only caught up on about 20 minutes of it, but the fact that you just there's no warning, that's a bad thing. And then even after it's happened, they will not tell you what it is. It's absolutely incredible. Another one I have been following is Garage Flips, Lonnie in the States. Now, what happened with him, and again, it's happening with a lot of people, he got a chargeback. And so I think on accounts, when people look at their bank accounts, if they pay for something, I guess through some sort of card on their bank, it's saying, and it doesn't say eBay, it says something that is just like totally different to eBay, and people aren't recognizing it. And he got one, and the chargeback went through. The buyer then, tried to reverse the chargeback, but it couldn't get reversed. And in the end, I think he got a message from eBay, and it was basically the systems were wrong. The whole a program in eBay, the computer does this, computer does that. It wasn't set up right. So, when the actual coding under the dashboard's wrong, what chance have you got? And again, that only got sorted out because someone at eBay had watched Lonnie's video. And a bit like, Hannah had noticed Nick's predicament. Someone in eBay US had noticed Lonnie's. And all very strange. Shell's in. How you doing, Shell? And Shell, I was stalking your shop the other day and you didn't have any items listed. I was gutted, obviously. But are you not doing eBay anymore? Or are you just I know you went on a break at Christmas. Are you on an extended holiday? Maybe getting back on it soon. Kieran, what would you do, Peter, if eBay cut you off? What would you do? That sounds like a song, doesn't it? What would you do if eBay cut you off? If eBay cut me off, that's a very good question. Well, I would. That is a very good question. That's a very good question. I would do other selling platforms first off, and that's why I think I should do them now. And like I say, Amazon's already there. Facebook Marketplace, a Facebook Marketplace we've only used for personal stuff like kids' toys and that. So Liz knows more about it than me. She's probably sold I'd say tens of things there, not a lot, but it always seems a bit of a mystery to me. So I'd push Depop and Spock and probably have about 5 or 6 others. I'd push my Amazon more because I cut Amazon back because of the nightmare there. And if that didn't work, I'd give up reselling. I mean, what's the point in reselling when you can't resell? That's what I'd do. I'd go and get a job somewhere else. Village restoration. Oh, Gary's saying it happened to him 6 years ago. You wake up mid-December and boom, chucked off for no explanation, no talk. That is the thing. You are just chucked off. Well, Gary, what did you do for 6 years? Did you go bricks and mortar? I can imagine it's a horrible feeling. Well, I can try and imagine, unless this happens, you won't know the full horrendous feeling that it brings on, I'm sure. But even talking about it, and I'm sure you're getting a kind of, oh God, because you've actually lived it. Yeah, village restoration. Definitely try some other things. eBay gum, maybe, could be. eBay are phoning Nick today. But it's not good enough, really. It shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. And the thing that kind of really gets me is it could be, and it, by the sounds of it, it is happening to hundreds of other people, or maybe tens of other people. I mean, it's happening to people in the community, and then there must be other people you don't even hear about. And what effect does it have on those? And those people haven't got Hannah at eBay. They haven't got someone who, suddenly they see that someone they know has, their account has gone up the wall. So, it's horrendous, really. And that's I'm not saying anything bad about Hannah, or she's just sorting it out, or Nick. He's, but there are obviously people there who can't do anything. It must be a feeling of absolute helplessness. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I mean, people will look for other alternatives. Definitely. What would you do if you woke up in the morning? This is one of the things I say to try and get sort of interaction in the chat. You may notice I do this every sort of 20 minutes or so. But if you woke up in the morning and eBay say you're banned, what would you do? Let me know. Tom's saying he's got 3 friends. Are you sure about that, Tom? Well, apparently it's true. He has got 3 friends whose eBay account has been restricted, and it's their full-time thing. Yeah, nightmare. Nightmare. Have I seen Facebook Marketplace in the US? It's a lot better than here. No, I haven't seen the US version. No. Right, so I'll list something. I'm not really in the mood to list something. Set up an eBay account in the wife's name. Well, I'll tell you, if eBay ban your account, having a different one won't help you, because they will check. I've heard of a situation where someone accounts gets banned. They try and go on like partner or mother or father, and they detect your IP address and won't let anything on the same IP address. They'll look at the address. And Nick, when his account got, screwed, his sister was having problems. Now, I'm sure they don't live in the same house or have the same IP address. So what's that about? Bonkers. Bonkers. Tom calling me a bot. Right, okay. Let's get on and list something. So, I'll list something on eBay. Let's list this bloody Bumbo. Oh no, I was going to list that Colditz. I'm going to list that Colditz game on Marketplace. Seems strange listing on Marketplace. I'm putting it on for 30 quid, bargain. Category. What am I doing? Toys and games. Where's the toys and games? Toys and games, there it is, under family. Condition. Fair, I don't know. Brand. What is it? Parker. Photos. You'd have to have another IP, card, address. Card. Yeah. I think the shocking thing is they don't tell you why. Wow, Gary, that seems like a whole experience there. There needs to be some really... I think what's going to come out of Nick's situation is at least there'll be some knowledge for what to do. I'm so glad he's doing those videos, because the feeling of helplessness now, I mean, hopefully he'll get some satisfactory answers. When he does this, he normally does try and get some reasons as to why what has happened. So let's hope that happens. And if it does happen to any of us, we can just sort of get some helpful pointers from Nick's vid. Right, here we go. Let's get this on. How many photos can you put on Amazon Marketplace? It does have some artwork on the lid, which I will attempt to show you if the webcam will allow me to pick it up. Look at that. I think they're John Lennon originals, to be honest. They're very good. I like them. Oh, dear. Wish eBay promoted items for free and promoted them a lot more than they do. How can you live on one sale a week? I'm not watching a cowboy. Who's he referring to? Kieran, let me know who you're talking about. I've got no idea what you're going on about. Very strange people, isn't it? I should watch out for these people who just have like a single name. Right, here we go. Right. Oh, I think that's listed. Oh, that was very easy. Oh, no, publish. Can you put anything in the... Oh, description. Here we go. Yeah, there are a few bits missing. I've had 2 Wallies in today. Fantastic. Oh, dear. I've got better things to do than pee about on someone's YouTube channel, I'll tell you that. Yeah, I'm a bandit, not a cowboy. Very true, Tom. But you are Mr. Toxic, so I better watch what I say with you. Derek, cover up the swastika. What, even on Facebook, Derek? You reckon I need to do it even on Facebook? Let me know. Oh, I don't want to have to edit all that, so can I edit the photo in Facebook? No. I'll wait for Derek to give me some advice. You would do it on Facebook? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, if I don't publish it, does it stay there as a kind of? It's not going to stay there as a draft, is it? Are you sure your changes will be lost? Bloody hell! All right. Okay. Let's see if I can quickly edit these photos. Edit. It's opened it up in Paint. Brilliant. How do you do this? How do you do this in Paint? What's going on? Pick that as a color. No, that's wrong. Let's do a shape. Circle. Oh my God. Oh no, that's kind of worked. Can you do a shape that is... You can't see what I'm doing, so I don't know what I'm telling you. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, there we go. No, it doesn't work either. Okay, brushes. Oh. Right, there we go. It's got bloody transparency on it. How on earth do you get rid of that? Bear with me while I faff around in Paint. Jesus. I might just do it in black. Is that? Oh no, it's still going to do it with bloody transparency. Made it worse now. How annoying. Oh, perhaps it's because I'm on a certain sort of brush. Yeah, right. It's because I'm on a brush. Okay. Increase that size. There we go. Right. Okay. Do you remember the days when I used to come on here and just like list 5 things? And then when I had a few things that I'd sold as well. Sales wise, even though they're down, it did pick up in the last kind of week or so, which was really good. And that's all down to listing. Okay, save that. Okay, that's that one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, we're getting some real trolls in. Oh, let me just flip across to oh, thanks, Tom. Yeah, if you can who's got a spanner? I'll make a few spanners. Yeah, if you see anyone being a bit of a dick, just kick them out. Even if you make a mistake, you know, I don't mind really. I've made mistakes on kicking people out of like Nick's chat or his trivia quiz. It's terrible. I just clicked the wrong person. Spanner me. I'll just come out. I will do, Ashley. I will do. I'll do it after. Oh, Gav, there's another one. Where are they getting this £1,000 a month? It's really bizarre. Doesn't make sense. Pete, you're harsh. We have to maintain the quality of watcher in this stream. They're wasting their own time, really, because this kind of hour that I do is really just a sort of chat about what's going on, and to come on and do that, it's really... No, I didn't say it earlier, Gav. You're hearing voices in your head. I don't know how you get to that. Very bizarre. There we go. He's having trouble understanding. Right. Okay. Right, that is now on Facebook Marketplace. There's a bit of faffing around. Yeah, probably always better to be careful with... That's why they have been hanging around for ages. It's your own time. It's your own time you're wasting. I'll add it on at the end. Yeah, really, I couldn't give a monkeys about what anyone else says. You know, if you... Obviously, you want to... I mean, everyone's situation is different. Okay, so for anyone to come on any stream and go, oh, you're not earning this, you should be earning that. Or, look, I've turned over this. It's all complete balls, basically, because no one knows anything else about anyone's situation. So to say if you're, you know, you're not doing enough, or you're wow, how do you do that? And especially when some, you know, idiot talks about turnover, it's just not understanding the basics. But there you go. Right. I'd like to see a stream with all the Pratts in, you know, just talking to each other. That would be very amusing. All the people who moan, get them all in a pit, and you know, let's just have. Did I ever come on? Yeah, this is about listing 5. No, I did actually back in the day. Completely ignore trolls. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're quite right. Of course, Village, you are quite right. Okay, let's get the bumbo on. Now, these aren't worth much. Again, I'm just sort of getting rid of it just to... yeah, not worth much at all, but I do just want to get rid of it. Have I spelled it wrong? I have. I put 2 O's. It's 1 O. So about 22-ish. About 22. 22 with postage. And I'll probably stick about a £5 of postage on it. By seeing as Peter Stride is sort of like saying, did I ever come on the list? I will get this one listed. Although saying that, I do have to take photos. So that is done. That is on there. How do I do it with my camera on eBay site? On eBay, I have a load to list. Well, it does depend. I'm how much I've got to list. But the camera I use is just on my phone. Derek's telling me about Bumbos now. And I will normally do maybe a morning of photographing, and I'll do 12 photos for each item, definitely. Mark, I did get a new chair a while ago. It's got a bit of wear there as well. It's starting to wear out. Oh my God. It was being chucked by one of my neighbours. So yeah. Hello Neil, how you doing? Right, well I might put the price of that up then, Derek. I won't go to £28.95. I'll go to £24.99 plus £7 postage. Wowzers. Well, I'll give it a go. Like I say, this stuff always gets looked at every kind of 3 months. So I'll go £24.99. And £5.99 postage. I'll sell them. How do you do with cameras on eBay? Oh right. How do I do with cameras? Totally misunderstood. Yeah. Well, good. Normally, if I don't know a lot about cameras. I know Neil knows a great deal about cameras, and a few other people do as well. I probably know about sort of half a dozen ones I look out for, and a little smattering of knowledge. But if I see like a compact camera or an SLR camera at a boot fair, compacts I'd normally try and pick up for under a £5 if it looks okay, and I'll look out for where they're made and certain things about them. And SLRs, I might pay up to 15 or something like that. Again, depending on what it is. So yeah, no, they do well in general, except for APS ones. I don't even know what an APS camera is. I got a load of compact film ones. They never do well. Advanced photo system. Oh, is that what I'm talking about? The little smaller film. Terrible. I had one and I got it sent back twice because someone thought it was compact and it wasn't. But there you go. Right. I've got this rather nice record player, but it is going to be sold as spares and repairs because I put a note on it. Tone arm won't go to the middle. And it's possible that it just needs re-greasing, but I am not going to do that myself. It's a Gerard SP25. I'm not too sure how I pack that with the lid. It's a plastic lid. But let's have a look at eBay. Okay, I've got people are selling the retaining bolts and clips. Hi Lee, how you doing? Hi, anyone else who I've missed who's come in? Right, let's have a look at solds on that. So again, this is sort of been just sitting around the place not being listed. Yeah, 50 quid maybe. It's got the lid. 30 quid. I might go for it. There's someone sold one for 75, but I guess that's going to be working. Oh, hang on a minute. Vintage record player used, quite dusty, would recommend a service. As on auto, it's not bringing the needle over. You have to do that manually. I might try 70 on it. They've sold it as used. I'll try 70. I probably would take 50. Hi, Chris. How you doing? I was thinking about sorting because, you know, I'm obviously working from death piles at the moment. I do need to source. I cannot wait to source. I kind of think, you know, I look to sell about 5 things a day when it's working, when it's going well. So you really need to replenish that and maybe add more. Tom, the English picker, I can understand people moaning about your sales numbers. Yeah, I'm number one for moaning about my sales numbers. Mr. Moaner, if you were selling a course on how to make money, yeah, well, that's it. I've never said, oh, get rid of the Taz as well. Yeah, ban hammers all round, please, if you can do it. But yeah, we'll just get on and ignore them. If I did come on and sell a course, that'd be quite funny. How not to resell. Oh dear. Right, that's that one. Like I say, I've only drafted that up. I've not taken photos yet, and I've got another Technics down here which I'm going to list. Oh God, I really feel like I've made it with all these woolies in. Right, this is a Technics M24, and again, that's been sold 4 parts. Let's have a look how much they go for parts. Well, someone's trying to sell the manual for £11.87. So let's have a look. Sold. There's not one on eBay. That's interesting. Oh, there's one. Okay, not quite the same. £77. Oh, that's all right. From Germany. There's one here from the UK though, and that's £27. So let's have a look at that one. Always do comps on turntable cartridges. Cartridges? Okay. I think I'll sell it for 30. Let's try 30 on that one. Oh, the stylus. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ian. I will check that out. Right. Yeah, 30 on that one. Oh, it's two Aussie thrifters. How you doing? From down under. I've never had Australians. I've got very few Australians, I should say. I've had Rodin, I think. And the only American I get is Tommy Bernard. So there you go. Occasionally, I think Tracy has been in. So it always thrills me when someone comes in from non-UK. Fantastic. Good to see you. Oh, I've had back from Burnout. I've had back from Burnout, and she's been doing amazing stuff. Pretty late over there. Oh, never mind. So Shell did get her hair shaved by her children, which is absolutely nuts. I've never let my kids do that. You're very brave. We'll get them to do a tattoo for you as well, Shelley. Somewhere where you can't actually read it. That'd be fantastic. Okay, well, that's how many things is that? One, two. I've got a pair of these. One thing I have bought recently. So the number of shoes I picked, I must have picked these up for like 50p or something. I'll probably sell them for about 15 quid. But they didn't have laces. So, and I had another pair of trainers that didn't have laces. So I guess if you are getting into, it's only hair. Hair is a valuable commodity to me, very valuable. You know, I wish I had more of it. But one thing I did go out and buy is on Amazon is just a whole load of black laces, a whole load of white laces, and I've been meaning to do it for like 3 years and just never got around to doing it. So I did that. So I can lace these up and get them sold. But Heelys aren't worth a great deal, to be honest. I think it's one of these kind of like faddy things. Even when I've had them boxed, you know, I've picked them up, you know, not used at all really and boxed, and they've still taken ages. Let's have a look at these. So these will be priced to sell. Let's have a look. Lee's cleaning and a trainer and shoe cleaning binge. Are you sourcing, Lee? Let me know if you are and where you're getting stuff from. You know, I'm intrigued how people are sourcing at the moment because, like I say, you know, if you're a good sort of selling rate at, you know, maybe 20 to 40 quid profit an item is five items a day, and like to look to replace that, you've got to do about the same. And normally when I ask that question, everyone always just says Facebook Marketplace and eBay at the moment. Let's have a look. Used. Yeah, Neil. He had someone buy an item and send me a message saying, I hope it's of good quality. Sometimes you can tell the Pratts straight off. You just get a sense for it. Know what I'm saying? You just get that sense from what they say, what they are saying. Yeah, I'm going to stick these on for 15 quid. That'll do me. And then I think we'll call it a day. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. What kind of black and pink? Any black and pink ones? Nothing quite the same. Yeah, that is a great suggestion, Stu. Yeah, it's reverse psychology. It's really bad. Always undersell and over deliver. So if you actually say that it is utterly useless, you know, they will be pleasantly surprised when it arrives. That's the plan. Anyway, let's get that saved as draft. It's all gone very dark here. Looks like it's going to chuck it down. Fingers crossed that it doesn't. I've got to go to the post office a little bit later on. I've been to UPS already this morning. I've got 2 things to go to Hermes and probably about 12 things to go to the post office. So, yeah. I'll tell you what, before I will go, let me just... and do that. There we go. Oh, Peter Ray's in the house. How you doing, Peter? Good to see you. And Richard Payne's in the house. Well, I am just about to go because, like I say, tea's more important than chatting. Unfortunately, it is the case on a Monday. But I hope you all have a great Monday. Hope you'll get some good sales this week, and it kind of like turns around a little bit. A lot of people, yes, Sean. Like I say, well, I'm not going to say anything. Who was it who said earlier, gave me a great piece of advice? Let me just grab it. Was it Sean? Yeah, the less said, the better. But there you go. Have a great day, everyone. Hopefully do a really interesting video at some point this week. If anything brilliant happens, I'll let you know. And take care, everyone. And thanks for everyone who's been chatting and supporting the channel. It does mean a lot. So take care. I'll see you soon.